I have improved a lot, but I have no idea what that means compared to anyone else. If you're here for the first time, I'm a pro track cyclist, and in January I made the huge decision of switching from endurance to sprint. So welcome in my journey from zero to Olympics. Who knows? This has been a turning point in my career, and now everything is built around this change. And if you know me already, I'm sorry I've not posted much about the last months, but I was just generally very committed on training and recovery. Making content in this platform, especially this right now, is just for fun. I don't gain anything out of it. So I just wanted to focus all my mental energy and time on growing as an athlete. But here I am now, ready to bring you back inside my life. Right now I'm on my way to Prague for my first ever races as a sprinter. So I was just talking to myself about my feelings and understanding which are the expectation from the next races, as I will be around for about a month on a solo trip, first in Czech Republic and then in Germany. And to be honest, the strongest feeling I can feel is curiosity, because I did improve so much in the last months. I'm so much stronger than what I was when I started back in January, but I have no idea what that means compared to the rest of the world. So I'm excited and curious to figure that out. I'm even more convinced now of this decision, because over these 3 months my body has given me so many good signals, both mentally and physically. This new path suits me so much better. Of course, I'm also very aware that new beginnings, especially in sport, are always a bit easier because you improve faster, and that's super motivating. But still, in these 3 months I've been super consistent. I was training almost every day, 4 days of double sessions, 2 single session and 1 rest day. As I had the same plan every week, I could try to beat myself of the previous week, and that was happening almost every day. So I never had a day where I didn't want to go train. I was super happy, excited and motivated to go out on the track, because I spent 2 months in Sicily to beat myself again and again and again. And actually sometimes I was mad because I wanted to do better, but I had to wait a week to try to do it again. So yeah, has been so much fun. Now I can squat more than 100 kilos. My peak power on the bike is 150 watts, more or less more than before. So if on one side I really can't wait to start racing, in the other side I'm like, oh, should I have kept training a bit more, because I was just keep improving, so I really want to see where I can get. But it's just about time to go out there and see where I actually am. The goal for this month of racing is very simple, is race, gain experience, understand what I'm doing. I don't need to prove anything, I just need to learn. I already know there is a lot of work to be done, so I just want to know which is going to be the next step. I was joking one day with the coach, as I'm going to do ish 15 days of racing. I was like, okay, let's see if in 15 races I can qualify for the finalist once, which will be huge. That's like a win for me, 100%. Because I really, honestly, I don't expect anything. I have no clue where I am compared to the others. So I'm just very, very, very curious and excited. Now the work is done. I just need to get to Prague. I'm halfway through. Ultimate my recover, rest, wake up the legs and have fun. I'm not scared at all, to be honest, because I don't expect anything. So whatever comes is gonna be fine. And I have to mention, because without them this trip would have been even more difficult, Peruzzo, which is the bike rack that my bike are just hanging outside of my car, and the Pedal Power Lab are supporting me to cover the expenses, I hope all the expenses of the travel, while my American team Turbo Velo Pickle Juice is sending over a teammate of mine, so the team is providing us the accommodation for the whole month. So this hopefully is gonna be a almost cost zero for me trip. But yeah, huge thanks to all the people that want to support me and help, or just look at my videos. Sometimes I feel like creating content is just a waste of time, but sometimes when you give me your feedback, then I know I'm doing it for something and for someone, because my major satisfaction, I think, is when people tell me that they feel motivated about what I do. And of course, living this life seems very wonderful, but you know, I'm in a solo trip and driving 10 hours to get to a race, and I have everything in my car. I have 3 bikes, rollers also for friends, because there is always going to be someone that needs rollers. I have spare wheels, I have any kind of tool to build bikes, to fix everything. I have all my cameras, I have food, I have helmets, shoes, parachutes. I'm ready for everything that has to come, and I have to plan everything myself: travel, packing, signing up for races. Any help is very welcome, and just want to prove the world that there is not just one standard way to cycling or to sport. Of course, it's not easy, but if you want to do it, you can do it. It's just a matter of what you want to do. Well, I think I've spoke even too much. Last information I want to give you is that I will post every weekend, I hope, if it's not too much work, an update about how the weekend went, not just for me, but also the results of the races where I am. I will also open an Instagram page which is called Track Cycling News, because I want people to be able to find results and information about races that doesn't have broadcast, because I want to help everybody to have more visibility. So I think that's a wrap. See you in the next vlog, where you will find out how this long solo trip went. It's crazy to think that if I will never get to Olympic, this is gonna be the first race where I can start to collect points to make this selection. Finger crossed, and let's have fun. Doesn't matter how this story will end. I'm just genuinely very happy and grateful to the fact that I've been so brave to decide to make this huge challenge in my life. It's never too late to start to follow your dreams. Thanks for watching.